Thank you for saying hi. Good afternoon, magic players and card collectors of all kinds. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do... Whoop. Will you stay up there, please? Huh. It's not very balanced. There we go. That should be better. To do one of our favorite things on this channel. You know what I'm talking about if you've been here a while. Just grabbing the packs. Let's see, I think 4 is good. It's time for Dollarama Draws of Destiny! We're going to do 4 packs of Destiny today. Just kind of a midweek thing for you guys to see while we wait for the poll results. So that we can start cracking next week into our next series of new set versus old set. I also have several other openings for you guys coming up in the near future. Some pretty cool products that I've gotten my hands on over the recent weeks. And I'm hoping that we'll have a lot of fun and we'll grow our channel some more. We're already up to 41 subscribers. Really happy to see that. I'm hoping we can keep pushing for more. Let's go into the first pack and see what's in store. Love me some little rhymes. Oop, I think I opened it the wrong way. Okay, we'll go like that. There we go. Not seeing any double-sided cards. Everything is all set. Alright, ready for the reveal. Pack 1. We got a Thriving Heath. Starting off with lands, always good. Secluded Steep. Some more lands. This one was cycling. Ooh, Moonfolk Puzzle Maker. I have one of these already, but I do not have a foil one, so that's pretty nice. Weapon Surge. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Ooh, and you can overload it. I like it. I like it way much. That is pretty sick. That is probably one of the best pulls for the day. We've got an Arlen's Wolf. Can't be blocked by creatures of power 2 or less. Well, whatever's going to block it's going to kill it then, I guess. Bramble Crush. Destroy target non-creature permanent. For 4, that's decent. Ooh, first legendary of the day. Sharix, the Raging Isle. Get you up there so you can see it a little bit better. Spells your opponent's cast that target this thing cost 2 more to cast. So it's like it's got Ward 2, essentially. And this thing is +X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of islands you control. Oh, so it's a 0/17, but you can buff it for 3. Neat. I like it. I'm not sure what deck I'm going to put that in. Or maybe I'll build another deck for it. But still, pretty cool. Rush the Room, sorry. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. If it's a goblin or an orc, it also gains haste until end of turn. Nice. Lord of the Rings classic cards, always good to pull. Supply Runners. Ooh, it's a dog. When it enters battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Nice. Costs 5 for a 2/2, but that's a pretty sick effect. I might put that up top, actually. That could be worth it. Yes, Gaiba. We're opening some packs. You eating some livers? You eating some other treats? Target player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffles, put 2 +1/+1 counters and up to 1 target artifact or creature. For 4, that's pretty decent. Rockstar. Okay, this is an unset card, so unfortunately we won't be able to play this one unless we ever build one of those decks. Enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Ask a person outside of the game to choose which one of them is most like a rock band. Put that card into your hand and the rest onto the bottom of your library in a random order. That is interesting. We're going to put that out to the side because we can't play that. So far, nothing in the bottom so far. Everything's been pretty decent. Oracle of Tragedy. When it enters the battlefield or dies, choose one. Draw a card, then discard a card. Shuffle up to 4 target cards with mana value 3 or greater from your graveyard into your library. Interesting. Ooh, Knights of Dol-Amoroth. Sorry. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this thing. That's a pretty solid card. And I love the artwork on that. That is some sick artwork. We got a Sirith Omgath Patroller. I'm going to put that up top. Tap, sacrifice another creature, draw a card, then create a food token. It's not bad. If you want to put that in a sacrifice deck, that's actually pretty decent. There's a couple decks I could put that in. Phyrexian Cleric with lifelink. And that's it for pack 1. So like I say, no bombs, which is pretty nice. 1 unset card. 1 nice hollow. I'm pretty set with that. If I had to pick the card of the day, though, so far, I don't know. I think Weapon Surge might still have it. Weapon Surge is a pretty damn powerful card for frickin' 2, essentially. Yeah. 1 for a regular cost, 2 to overload it. That's insane. I don't know what deck that's going into, but it's definitely going to a deck of mine, for sure. Okay, I keep picking up these packs backwards. Pack number 2 coming at you. Wait, did I double flip? I think I did, yeah. Oops, my bad. A little bit of a preview there. Sorry about that. No double-sided cards again. It's been a while since we pulled double-sided cards from a Dollarama pack. Alright, so we got a land. We saw that coming from a mile away. Vampire Employee. This is definitely one of those ones that, yeah, does attraction stuff, but I don't play attractions, so we'll just put that over here with the Acorn card. Planar Incision. Exile target artifact or creature, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Nice. I like that. Evolving Wilds is always nice to pull. Never hurts to have more of those for decks. Time Ebb. Put target creature on top of its owner's library. Sorcery Speed, that's going to be the first bomb. And then we pull Aemir of the Riddimark. Second legendary of the day. I'm supposed to set aside the legendaries. I forgot about that. Legendary over there to the left. There we go. Still in the frame? Still in the frame. Nice. Alright. Whenever it attacks, if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures in the crown, create a 1/1 white soldier token. Ooh, Innocuous Researcher. Parlay. It's a detective, so it's probably from that recent set, the Markov one. Whenever it attacks, each player reveals the top card of their library. For each non-land card revealed this way, you investigate. Then each player draws a card. Nice. At the beginning of your end step, you may untap all lands you control. If you do, you can't cast spells until your next turn. That's interesting. It's really interesting. I'm tempted to put that up there because yeah, you know what? It's going up there. I think that's a solid card for sure. No, okay, but we're not going out right now. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player or battle, transform up to 1 target incubator token you control. Interesting. Sorcery. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. Until end of turn it gains haste, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, create a treasure token. Nice. Always nice to have more steel spells for that one sacrifice steel deck I have. A Prophetic Prism is always an excellent pull. Love to see that. A nice little plains. Ooh, our second knights. That is unfortunate. We don't want to keep pulling those. They're a great card, and I love the artwork, but I don't need, like, 30 of them. And we got the Orc Soldier again, too. Did I put him up top last time, or did I put him in the middle? I put him up top last time. Well, there's only so many that are going up there. I think from now on, those two cards are going down here, if we pull any more of them. Bonebreaker Giant, that's just a 4/4 with nothing for 5. That's going to bomb for sure. But I do like the flavor text on that. One thing's for sure, his fists are harder than your skull. And a Super Duper Lost. Clearly from an unset. Put target creature into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards of that library, where X is the number of doors you can see from your seat. Okay. That's pretty funny. But that's a playable card. So, you know what? I'll put it there. 2 packs down, 2 packs to go. Kaiba wants to go out and play in the snow, but we have to wait until the show is done. Are you guys enjoying the snow? I hope you are. Damn it, I did it again. I don't know why that keeps happening. So far, the packs have been really good about not having extra cards flipped over, though. Sorry, pardon me. Need a drink. Alright, Failed Conversion. Chant creature, enchanted creature gets -4/-4. When it dies, surveil 2. That's decent for 5. You're definitely going to take something out. Man, we are just pulling all kinds of these secluded steeps. Ooh, Corpse Appraiser as our shiny. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature card from a graveyard. If a card is put into exile this way, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Then put 1 of those cards into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Well, that's neat for 3. And I do like the shininess. Always fun to pull shinies. And Draught Basin. Artifact. X tap, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature with power X. Huh. But you can only do that as a sorcery. Still interesting for 2. The effect of the drought began at the toes and rose steadily through every limb, bringing refreshment and vigor as it coursed upward, right to the tips of the hair. Interesting. More Lord of the Rings cards. I do love Lord of the Rings, as you all know. That is one of the sets, for sure, for old set that you could pick. Just saying. I have bought all the packs for all 3 of those choices, so whatever gets picked this round will just get taken off of the list, and I have the rest for future videos for us. I'm trying to stockpile now because, of course, the tax break ends really soon in Canada. Return target non-token creature to its owner's hand. The ring tempts you. I do like that for 2. That's a good one. That's going up top. You know what? That's going up top too. It costs a little bit to put the thing on, but once you put the thing on, it's actually pretty cool. Safe Passage. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and creatures you control this turn. That is great. For 3, that is an excellent pull. That might be the pull of the day now. Ooh, Foundry Champion. Or this could be. I'm surprised it's not a legendary, but that's a second holo for this pack, which is nice. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of creatures you control. That's pretty good. Pay a red and it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Pay white and it gets +0/+1 until end of turn. So you can buff it either way. I like that. That is a really cool card. Doom Dissenter. When it dies, create a 2/2 Plague Zombie creature token. Decent. We got another Rockstar. Rockstar. I can't remember how that song goes. Sorry. Planes. We have literally pulled all white mana, except for one sand. Nope, that's actually white too, technically. And Evolving Wilds. Evolving Wilds is the only non-white land we've pulled today. That is really weird. Oriflamme, Squid Illusion, Flying. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on this thing. Well, that's pretty good for 4. Sirith Ongoth Patrol. We got another one of those. Like I said, I'm putting it to the bottom when if I got more. Make obsolete. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn. If you can copy that, that's not bad. That does take care of a bunch of like 1/1 tokens, so that's always pretty good to have on hand, just in case. Alchemist Vial. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Pay 1, tap it, sacrifice it. Target creature can't attack or block this turn. I will put that... Yeah, that seems pretty good, actually. Sire of the Storm. Flying. It's a spirit. I'm actually working on building a spirits deck slowly but surely. Another reason why I bought all the different types of packs that I got, because they're all kind of supposed to have a decent amount of spirits or something else, except for the Lord of the Rings, which of course is just because I love Lord of the Rings. Whenever you cast a spirit or arcane spell, you may draw a card. That's decent. It costs 6 for a 3/3 flyer, but it's decent. That's the end of pack 3. So we've only pulled 2 legendaries so far. We didn't pull a legendary that round. And top card of the day, I think, is going to go to the Safe Passage now. But right behind it's definitely the First Striker. Those are both really good cards. I like to always just like kind of show off the best cards of the day, because I think that people should know that these packs do have some decent stuff in them. A lot of people like to tell me they're just a waste of money and blah 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 blah, but I mean, if you're not looking for the expensive spells and you're just looking for stuff to fill out your decks, these things are great. Excuse me. And every now and again you pull a sick legendary. Like, I'm actually really impressed with the crab. Or the Leviathan. I'm actually really excited. Oh, it is a crab. I'm excited to see what I can do with that. Last pack. See if we get something good. Oh, I did it again. Every one of these I flipped upside down. Alright. Looks like we're going to get another Plains, unfortunately. I mean, if I'm building a white deck in the near future, I'm definitely going to be stacked. Decisions. That's an interesting looking card. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library, then choose a consonant. Y counts. Put each card that has the chosen letter and the first word of its name from among them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom in your library in any order. That is funny. I kind of like that. I'm going to put that up top. Secluded Steep again. Ooh, artifact creature. Human Artificer. Tawashi Songshaper. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, this thing gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Dece. Another shiny for a pile. Another Evolving Wilds. Time Ebb. We got that before. It's a decent card for sure, except that it's a sorcery. Did I bomb that before? I did bomb that before because it's a sorcery. Haunt of the Dread Marshes. Nightmare Elf. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1. Pay 2 and a black. Return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. But you can only do it if you control a legendary. Interesting. I mean, I did build a black and green elf deck that could go into. Ooh, we got a Port Town. That's a nice thing. I'm going to put it in the middle, actually. Definitely a nice thing to see. It's, you know, another color, finally. Still white, but I mean, finally another color. Conduit Goblin. Enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay an energy. If you do, another target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains haste until end of turn. That's pretty neat. I also built an energy deck recently that's possible to go into. When Mortis Strider dies, return it to its owner's hand. That's always a nice card to have for decks that you want to see things die in. I'm going to put that one up top, actually. Vulping Goliath, Trample, it's a fox, 6/5. It's pretty. Deathforge Shaman, multi-kicker, red. When it enters a battlefield, it deals damage to target player equal to twice the number of times it was kicked. Oh, that is sick. So it costs 5 to play, but if you pay enough red into it afterwards, that is sick. Student of Ujitai. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you gain 2 life. Nice. Backup 1. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield, when this creature enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 timer on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following ability until end of turn. Oh, that is really cool. Oh, we're pulling some neat stuff at the end here. The 1/3 flyer for 2, that's decent. And a Blood Divination as our last card. As an additional cost, to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, you get to draw 3 cards for 4. Middle of the road, I'm going to say. If you could do it at instant speed, that would be better, but still, we did decent today. Not a lot of legendaries, but the ones we pulled are also pretty decent. Eomir I had a couple copies of already, so he's probably not going to be as useful to me, but this is going to be really fun to see what I do with it. Whether I just build another mono blue deck at some point, or whether I add it to my mono blue deck somehow. I don't know. It makes for a good blocker, that's for sure. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, my friends. Much love to you all. From me to you, take care, and please remember to vote in the polls. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!